So with that, everybody, meet my guest, Ty DeGrange. Welcome to the show, Ty.
Hey everyone. Hey Nick, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure. Thanks for going to be a good discussion.
Oh, yes, yes. So, Commission Junction takes me back many, many years because I remember this was year 2008. And if you remember those days, there was uh, financial meltdown approaching. In fact, we didn't even know what was happening at the time. So it was around those days that I was getting ready to launch my new operation, and we were selling e-commerce company selling fragrances and healthcare products. I mean, health and beauty products. And I was attacking everything. I thought, okay, do this, do that, do that. Amazon was not really part of it, but those days it was called data feed marketing. And of course, Commission Junction was one of those, but it was too expensive. It was cost prohibitive for me to really join. Anyway, so that's my take and a bit of a
Yeah, CJ is
remember.
fascinating. They're still a very viable network. I think they just recently announced a new CEO. They're actually part of Publicis now, so they're plugged into a great network of agencies and brands that are looking to do multi-channel performance marketing. And I think for the time that I was there and the time period you were essentially looking to plug in about the time that I was there, which was probably, you know, peak that era of CJ and that era of affiliate marketing. There's still a very good platform, a lot of smart people there. Um, but affiliate is fascinating because in some ways you get to tap into aspects of multi-channel marketing so much so that it's not even really I think a channel. It's more of a mechanism to say, hey, I'm willing to pay out for valued actions. And so CJ provides that tracking and that payment and some insights for particular partners that they work with.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see, people kind of don't really, I don't think they understand the whole role of influencers today or affiliates those days. So it's just like having a, a product that, let's say, Walmart decides to put on the shelf. Walmart is not going to do anything to market it. Walmart is simply an outlet for the end user to have access to your product. And of course, conveniently, because they have many, many stores. When you go online, it's the same situation. So affiliates are simply there to provide access to their audiences. But you really have to build up your marketing. You have to build up that awareness because if I remember right, affiliates those days, I mean, there's so many videos. They they have a way of checking, okay, which offering pays me the most money. I mean, to this day, it's still the same. Which offering pays me the most money? What is their conversion rate? What is their average ticket? And all those things. So if you don't have those mechanics in place, then obviously affiliates won't find it attractive enough to carry you. Isn't that the case?
Yeah, it's a great call out. I mean, on one hand, you have the platforms that are really providing the visibility and the tracking and the payments. As I mentioned, some insights, but the affiliates, the influencers, the partners, the publishers, the creators, these are all words used to describe a very similar mechanism, are doing the lion's share of the work along with the average. Everyone's doing the work, right? It's a shared marketplace. But to your point, if you're not actively managing the program to make sure your offer stands out, to make sure your compensation is well received and understood and aligns with economics, you're absolutely right that the affiliates are going to hunt down the offer that's most compelling. And they're looking at a combination of variables and they're very, reasonably scientific around it because they have skin in the game. They're not necessarily always getting paid out flat fees up front, like a lot of other marketing. They're saying, hey, I'm willing to put some effort in to earn a cost per lead, cost per call, cost per purchase. And so they'll do some homework and analysis and even run live traffic to say, could this net out for me based on conversion rate, brand, AOV,
Mm.
other potential compensation levers and content levers that the advertiser is giving me. So I think you're absolutely on the right track there.
Yeah. Yeah. So